Yes, welcome to question 47. It reads, that is under the same ATD Level 2, December 2024, Division on Business Mathematics and Statistics. Welcome to the final part of it, that is question 47. The Fisher's ideal method of calculating index numbers is based on dash. So here they are testing a topic on index numbers and specifically on Fisher's ideal method. So Fisher's ideal method states that Fisher's ideal method is calculated by saying you need to take the summation of PICO, okay, divide by summation of POCO plus multiply by summation of PICI divide by POCI. So when you now work out this, your answer will be automatically under index number on Fisher's. When you look at it carefully, we also say it from our notes, you will take Laspier's formula, that is Laspier's answer, which is this first part here, multiply by purchase, which is now in this case it is P, which is the last part. So therefore, when you get now the square root, your answer will be a Fisher's method. In this case now, this means that it is the same as geometric means. So the question is saying, the Fisher's ideal method of calculating index numbers is based on geometric mean. So the answer was B. Okay. We go to question 48 to 50. Question 48 to 50 is about index also, index numbers. So the question says, use the information below to answer question 48 to 50. The information below shows the shopping basket for a household and their corresponding prices and quantity for year 2022 and 2023. We have the items there. So this is the question. So we have here 2022 and we have here 2023. So we have item here. So item A, B, C, with the price here, with the price here, 5, 8, and 10, with the quantity here being, with the quantity 0 being 100, 80, and 60. Then 2024, this is 2022. So we have P1, which is 6, 9, and 12. Then we have Q1, which is 120, 90, and 70. So this is the data we have been given. This is 2022 and this is 2023. So this is the data given from the topic of index. Now, from this question, you can see we have been given 3 items here. In year 2022, we have price 0 and Q quantity. This one here stands for the base price and this is the base quantity. P1 and Q1 stands for current price and the current quantity. So in this case, you want now to compare whether the price index has increased or not. Or we can also compare the quantity, that is quantity index, whether there is any change in the quantity index or not. So you can see we have the quantity and we have also the price. So meaning that these indices here is measuring the relationship between the price and the quantity. Now, question 1 is saying, that is question 48, calculate the last year's quantity index for year 2023 using year 2022 as the base year. So use 2022 as our base year, but we want to calculate the price, the quantity index, not the price, but the quantity index. So in this case, I'm going to revise this question in two ways. One, I will have a column here showing the relationship in terms of price, and here the relationship in terms of quantity. But the question here is purely about the quantity. Now, in this case, we can, before I draw that, let me say number 48, it says calculate the last year's quantity. Last year's quantity. And here, the last year's quantity, I want to give the two formulas that I will use here. So the last year's quantity price index is given by P1 over Q0 divided by P0 Q0. So this formula is current price multiplied by the base quantity. This one is base quantity, base price times base quantity. So when you substitute this, you automatically find the last year's price index. But here we are very interested with the quantity. Look at how I'm going to interchange this. In this case, if I want quantity, I have to begin with the Q. So therefore, my point, I will just need to interchange Q with the P. So the answer here will be QP. So in this case, it will be Q1 and then P0 over, this one is Q0, P0, summation. So this one I've just interchanged. So it is PQ for the price if it is last year's price index, but here is last year's quantity index. So I have to begin with the Q. So here we must, for the case of learning, we have to memorize this by saying this is PICO over POCO. And this one is QUICPO over QUOPO. Correct? Now, the second one is, that is number 49. Calculate the purchase method. Purchase quantity. Calculate purchase quantity. How do we calculate purchase quantity? It is, we begin with the price index is given by PQ over POCI. PQ over POCI. But this is price index. I'm very interested with the quantity. So I interchange this. Q1 and P1 over Q1 then P0. So that is the formula for that. That is QP over QOP. Sorry, QOP. This one is P, then 1 here, sorry. Yes, like that. Then the last one, that is number 50. Calculate the Fisher's quantity. Fisher's quantity. Still quantity, but I can begin with the price first, which is given by Fisher's quantity. We need to have these two relationships, because the Fisher's quantity will accommodate the two relationships. So the first part, you look at how I'm copying it, then I will explain later. PICO over POCO, correct, times PQ over POCI. Root. Look at what has happened. The first part of the formula for Fisher's is purely last year's formula. Then the second part of it is purely the purchase formula. This is how you are supposed to calculate that. If you are dealing with the quantities, then you interchange. You start with the Q, then P. Then it will be 1, 0, divided by Q, P, 0, 0, times Q, 1, P, 1 over Q, 0, then P1 root. So we have three formulas here we have been told, but there is the fourth one. Let me introduce the fourth one as number 51, although it is not in our note, it's not in our question. So it is called Marshall's. Marshall's formula. Marshall's formula, look at how it is. We take the first part, I will explain that. We take now the pico. These are summations, 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 summations. Pico plus picky over poco plus pocky. Very simple. Now, when you look at it carefully, on the numerator, that is on the Marshall's formula, it is containing elements or values relating to the numerator of last year's quantity, that is PQ, and also the numerator of purchase quantity, that is PK, you can see. On the denominator, it is containing the denominators for last year's formula and that of past year's quantity. So you can see there is a relationship also here. So this is how you are supposed to calculate that particular element. And if you are dealing with the quantities, it still needs to change. How is it changing? We just come and change here. It is Q1 P0 plus Pascal's plus P1, sorry, Q1 P1 over Q0 P0. Then on this side I will have P0 Q0. So the denominator for this is pocky. I can see here carefully. Then for this poco, I can see this here. Numerator pico, pico, pico. It is here. Quipo is there. Then I have quipi there. Denominator is copo. And here is copy. That is how you are supposed to calculate. Now, from these formulas that I've just listed down, I need now to substitute each and every part. But before I do that, I need to develop now the formula here. In this case, I will have the price index here, price part, which is made up price part, and then I will have also the quantity part. So therefore, quantity is what we have been asked, but price was not asked. So I want to combine the two so that you are able to answer any other question relating to this. So let's see. In this case, I will have now pocky, pico, the way it is, pico here. I will write here, pico, correct? Then I will write this one, poco. Then I go to the second, picky, picky. Then our denominator is pocky. I go also to the quantity. That is on the quantity part. This one now. The first part there is quipo, then copo. Then I come to this quipi, and then copy. You can see. So I've already developed, I've already actually entered exactly what I wanted. Now, from here, I just need to go one by one and multiply. Pico, P, this one here, multiply by co, which is this one here. So it will be this times this. You get 600. So then 80 times 9. 6 times 12. When you get to poco, it will be po, which is this, times co. When you go to picky, it will be p times q. Then pocky is now p times k. You get this data here. For this one also is quipo, qui, this one, times po, which is this one. And remember, I'm just saying this one is 1, and this is 0. But for the sake of learning, I'm just saying quo po for the sake of memorizing. Now, let's go one by one. If you now key in your calculator very well, your answers you will get are 1. For this part, you will get 600, 720, 720. Total 2040. Kopo, you will get 500, 640, 600. Total 1740. Quippy, you will get 720, 810, 840. Total 2370. Quopi, you get 600, 720, 700. Total 2020. On the other side also, you must do the same. 600, 720, 700. Your answer is 2020. This one is 500, 640, 600. Your answer is 1740. This one is 720, 810, 840. Your answer is 2370. The last part here is 600, 720, 720. Total is 2040. So you have all your data now to be substituted in your formula. So your work is very simple. Remember, I'm dealing with the quantity, last year's quantity index. So it is this second formula. If it is about price, I will use the first part. Now, because it is quantity, I will go to this column here. So let's substitute now. The summation of Q1, P0. Q1, P0. Q1, P0 is this one. So it will be 20 divided by QOPO. QOPO is 1740. And because I want to get the relative value, I will multiply by 100%. And when you do that, your answer you will get there is 116.09%. The second one is Quipo. Quipo, where is it? Where is our Quipo? Quippy, sorry, this is Quippy. Quippy is here. So you get 2370 divided by Copy, which is 2040. 2040. Multiply by 100%. When you multiply that, your answer you get is 117.33%. When you go to Fishers, you substitute also the first part. Quipo is 2020. Quipo is 2020. Divide by Quopo. Quopo is 1740 times Quippy, which is 2370, divided by Quopi, which is 2040. Then you get the root. Then you multiply the answer by 100. So your answer there is 116.13%. When you are using now Machel, you just come and substitute. Summation of Quipo is here, 2020, plus Quippy, which is 2370, divided by Quopo, which is 1740, plus Quopi, which is 20, this is plus 2040. Then you find your answer. That is how you are supposed to answer this particular question. You can see how simple it is. But it was carrying 2 marks each. And therefore it is very important to note that the formulas are very important. I've memorized it this way. Pico, you say Pico over Poco. Then Then this is for quantity. You just come and it has changed. This is picky over pokey. This one is the same as you can see. Thank you so much, and thank you for enjoying our revision. Welcome next lesson on quantitative analysis QA, December 2024, revision from question 1 to question 7. Next lesson. Welcome and enjoy your lesson. Kindly subscribe, share and like my video on CPA Macan. Thank you and have a wonderful time ahead.